Children, welcome back. Hope all are fine and doing well and might be busy in completing the work. Before beginning the new topic, I just want to discuss regarding the copy work. As I've gone through the comment section, few of you still have doubt regarding the copy work. You were already informed to complete your classwork and homework in the same copy. Second thing, there should be no doubt whatever is being explained on the whiteboard will always be your classwork. So keep doing with us. Okay? Now homework as usual will get at the end of the lecture, and while doing the sums there is no need of writing questions in your copy. Hope it's clear. Next thing, because we are going to start mensuration, the new branch or the new topic of mathematics, so this chapter should be done in your maths classwork copy. Clear? Mensuration means measurement. Mensuration is the branch of mathematics which deal with the measurement of the geometrical quantities like length, breadth, height, perimeter and area. Children, today we are going to talk about perimeter. Do you know the meaning of perimeter? Perimeter is taken from the Greek words perimetron. Peri means around, metron means measurement. So perimeter means measurement of the boundary around a figure. So how can you calculate the perimeter of any plane figure? By adding all its sides. So what is perimeter? Perimeter of a plane figure is simply sum of all its sides. So children, I am going to explain you to find perimeter of three plane polygons: triangle bounded by three sides, rectangle and square. So let's move on each one by one. The first plane figure is triangle. Suppose a triangle has three sides A, B, C. So you are explain what is perimeter. Perimeter is the sum of all its sides. So perimeter of triangle will be sum of these three sides, means A plus B plus C. Clear? In case if you are given three sides of a triangle, just simply add to get the perimeter. Now the special case, suppose if all the three sides of a triangle are equal, it's known as equilateral triangle. Let's assume the three sides are A and A. So what is its perimeter? Perimeter is sum of all three sides, means A plus A plus A. How many A? 3A. So we can say the perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 3 times its side. If I ask you, with the help of this, can you calculate the value of one side of the equilateral triangle? Children, perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 3 into A. Therefore, each side, that is A, equals to perimeter divided by 3. This is how we can easily calculate each side of an equilateral triangle. Clear? Children, next is perimeter of rectangle. You all are familiar with the shape of a rectangle. In rectangle, the opposite sides are equal. So let us consider the longer side as L. L means length, and the shorter side as B. B means breadth. And according to the definition of perimeter, what is perimeter? Perimeter is sum of all the sides. So let us sum up all the sides. What are the sides here? L plus L plus B plus B. Simplify this. L plus L, 2L plus B, 2B. Take 2 common. So 2 times L plus B is the perimeter of a rectangle. So if question comes, you will be provided length and breadth. Sum up the 2 and multiply it by 2 to get the perimeter of that rectangle. Third shape, square. Do you know square? A square is a plane figure bounded by 4 sides, and in it all the 4 sides are equal, same. So let us consider small s as all 4 sides of a square and try to frame the formula to calculate perimeter of square. According to the definition, what is perimeter of square? Sum of all the sides. So S plus S plus S plus S. How many times side? 4 times S. So what is the formula? Formula is 4 into the given side is the perimeter of a square. Children, how will you find each side of square? Perimeter by 4 means Divide the given perimeter by 4 to get the length of each side of a square. Children, let's have a quick recap of what you have learned and then move on exercise 1A based on perimeter of the plane figures. Perimeter. Children, let's revise how to find the perimeter of a polygon. The word perimeter comes from two Greek words, peri and metron. Peri means around and metron means measure. Thus, perimeter is the total distance of all the sides of a closed plane figure. Hence, it is found by adding the lengths of all sides of a closed plane figure. So, let's revise how to find perimeter of the polygons triangle, rectangle and square using formulas. Let's start with the triangle. A triangle has three sides, side A, side B and side C. To find the perimeter of a triangle, we add the length of all its sides. Thus, perimeter of a triangle is equal to A plus B plus C. Now, let us look at the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle. We have already learned that a rectangle has four sides wherein the opposite sides are equal in length. Thus, the perimeter of a rectangle is equal to length plus breadth plus breadth. Therefore, perimeter equals to 2 into L plus 2 into B, where L is length and B is breadth of the rectangle, which is equal to twice of length plus breadth. Finally, let's look at the perimeter of a square. We know that the lengths of the four sides of a square are the same. Thus, the perimeter of a square can be calculated by adding the length of all the four sides of the square. Therefore, perimeter of a square is equal to S plus S plus S plus S, which is equal to 4 times the length of a side. Isn't it easy to find the perimeter of these polygons? So let's move on exercise sums. Children, again a reminder, what I am going to explain you should be done as classwork in your copy and homework you'll get at the end of the lecture. While solving the sums, there is no need of copying the questions from the book. Clear? So let's move on. Question number 2. Question number 2 is find the perimeter of a triangle with side 10 cm, 15 cm and 20 cm lengths. It's very simple. Just add all the sides and get the perimeter of triangle. Question number 2, B part. If ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB equals to AC, and if AB is 9 cm, it means AC is also 9 cm and BC is 6 cm. So what are the three sides in this case? 9 cm, 9 cm and 6 cm. Find the perimeter of the triangle ABC. Simply add all the three sides, 9 plus 9 plus 6. You will get the perimeter of the isosceles triangle. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 2, third part. Find the perimeter of an equilateral triangle with side of 15 cm. According to the definition, in an equilateral triangle, all the three sides are equal. So what is the perimeter of this equilateral triangle? 3 into 15. That is 45 cm. Now let's move on. Question number 3A. Find the perimeter of a quadrilateral having side 7 cm, 8 cm, 9 cm, 6 cm lengths. Quadrilateral is a polygon bounded by 4 sides and you are providing all 4 sides of this shape. So simply add all the 4 and get the perimeter of this quadrilateral. Any doubt? Shall I move on next one? So let's move on third D. In the quadrilateral ABCD, AB equals to BC. If AB is 6 centimeter, it means BC is also 6 centimeter. CD is 7 centimeter. DA is 8 centimeter. So what are the four lengths? 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 7 centimeter and 8 centimeters. So when you sum up all these four, you'll get the perimeter of this quadrilateral ABCD. Now let's move on. Fourth sum. Find the perimeter of a square with side of length 8 centimeter, 7 hole 1 by 4 centimeter and 5.5 centimeter. Let me explain you two parts. So according to question number 4, you have to find the perimeter of a square of each side 7 hole 1 by 4 centimeter. Tell the formula of perimeter of a square. 4 times side. So let's find the perimeter. So according to the formula, the perimeter is 4 into one side. That means 4 into this given side, 7 whole 1 by 4. Before simplifying, convert it into improper fraction. So 4 into 7 4 28 plus 1, 29 by 4. 4 and 4 cancel. So answer is 29 centimeter. Now to find the perimeter of a square with each side 5.5 centimeter, let's apply the formula of perimeter. Perimeter is 4 into S. It means 4 into one side. What is one side? 5.5. So when you multiply 4 into 5.5 is 22 centimeter. Question 5. Find the perimeter of a rectangle whose length is 11 centimeter and breadth is 7 centimeter. So let's apply the formula of perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 times the length plus breadth. So step 1, substitute these two values. 2 times L is 11 centimeter plus breadth is 7 centimeter equals to 2 times sum of the two, that is 18. Simplify. 18 into 2 is 36 centimeter. Hence the perimeter of this first rectangle is 36 centimeter. Let's move to the next one. Length is 8.5 centimeter and the breadth is 5.25 centimeter. Apply the formula of rectangle. 2 times length plus breadth. In calculation of perimeter, you have only two steps, addition and multiplication. So let's move to this next step. Step 1, substitute the given length and breadth in the formula. 8.5 plus 5.25 and just add the two. If you face problem, make a rough column, arrange the decimal numbers. You have learned now, you all know how to arrange and sum up. 5, 7, 5 plus 8, 13. So 2 into 13.75. Then multiply and get the perimeter of this rectangle. 2 into 5, 10. 2 7 14 plus 1, 15. 1 carry 2 3 6 plus 1, 7. 2 1 2. So 27.50 is the perimeter of this rectangle. Children, question number 6. A part. Find each side of an equilateral triangle whose perimeter is 15 centimeter. Children, you all know how to calculate each side of an equilateral triangle. Perimeter divide by 3. So 15 divide by 3, answer is 5 centimeter. Hence each side of an equilateral triangle is 5 centimeter. Question number 6, B part. If the perimeter of square is 24 centimeter, find the length of its sides. As you all know, you are given the squares. Square means whose all the sides are equal. Perimeter is 24 centimeter. To find each side, the formula is perimeter divided by 4 equals to 24 divided by 4. Perimeter is 24, put 24 here and divide by 4, answer is 6 centimeter. Hence each side of the square is 6 centimeter. Children, question number 7. It's really interesting question. A piece of wire is 60 centimeter long. What will be the length of each side of the wire if it is used to form a square? First case. Second, an equilateral triangle. Third case, a regular pentagon. You know the meaning of regular? Regular means whose all the sides are equal. If it is pentagon means it has how many equal sides? 5 equal sides. And a regular hexagon. Same. Regular means whose all the sides are equal. Hexagon means a figure which has 6 sides. So let's try to calculate this. If you are given a long wire and this wire, when you fold to get a square shape, it means you divide that 60 centimeter length into how many equal parts? 4 equal parts. So how will you get each side? 60 divided by 4. So simple. Let's try to understand by calculation. Children, let us discuss each shape one by one. The long wire has the length 60 centimeter. When it is converted to a square, means it is divided in how many equal parts? 4 equal parts. To get each side, we take the total length, that is the perimeter of the square, and divide by 4. So it's equal to how many centimeter? 15 centimeter. Let's move to the next shape, equilateral triangle. In case of an equilateral triangle, all the 3 sides are equal. So when you fold this 60-meter wire in this shape, means you divide this wire into 3 equal parts. So 60 is considered as the perimeter of this equilateral triangle. So how will you get each side? Take the total length and divide into how many pieces? 3. So it's equal to 20 centimeter. Children, it means when you fold the wire into the given shapes, means length of the wire will be taken as the perimeter of that shape. Now let us move to the pentagon. It's a regular pentagon, means a pentagon has 5 sides. Regular means it's all 5 sides are equal. It means when you take this total length 60, you divide into how many equal parts? 5 parts. So each part equals to 12 centimeter. Now let's move to the hexagon. As that wire is converted to a regular hexagon, it means all its 6 sides are equal. It means it shows that the total length, that is 60 centimeter of the wire, is converted into a hexagon, means it is divided in 6 equal parts. So length of each side equals to 10 centimeter. So whenever you get the sums in which you have provided the total length and is asked to find the sides, it means that length work as perimeter of that shape. Clear? So children, let's move on question number 8. If each side of an equilateral triangle is 10 centimeter, if its perimeter is equal to the perimeter of square, find the side of the square. Yes? Can you guess? What do you understand by this question, children? Here you are given one side of an equilateral triangle. So how can you calculate the perimeter of that triangle? Because all the 3 sides of the triangle are equal, it means 10 plus 10 plus 10, 30 centimeter is the perimeter of the triangle, and that perimeter equals to the perimeter of square. So let's proceed. This shape, triangle shape, an equilateral triangle, and which measures 10 centimeter, is converted to a square shape. It means the 2 perimeter are equal. Here the perimeter of this triangle is 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals to 30 centimeter, and same is the perimeter of the square, equal to the perimeter of the square. So from here you reach to the next step, perimeter of square equals to 30 centimeter. So when you have the perimeter of a square, you can easily find each side. So what is one side of a square? Perimeter divided by 4. So what is the perimeter of square from here? 30 centimeter. And when you divide by 4, it will go how many times? Is equal to 7.5 centimeter. Question number 8, B part. The length of each side of a square is 6 centimeter. Find the side of an equilateral triangle with its perimeter equal to that of the square. Just the inverse of this question. So let's try to understand the length of the square. Let's draw the shape. Here you have the square shape is converted to a triangle. It means if each side of square is 6 centimeter, can you find the perimeter of this square? Perimeter of this square is 4 times each side. So 4 times each side means 4 into 6 equals to 24 centimeter. Now according to the question, same is the perimeter of this equilateral triangle in which all the 3 sides are equal. So what is the perimeter of this triangle? Perimeter of this triangle is also 24 centimeter. If the perimeter of equilateral triangle is 24 centimeter, can you find one side? One side can be calculated by dividing the perimeter by 3. As your perimeter is divided in 3 equal parts, the total length of the boundary is divided in 3 equal parts. So let's take the perimeter 24 and divide by 3. Hence it's equal to 8 centimeter. Number 10, first part. The perimeter of a rectangle is 38 centimeter and its length is 12 centimeter. Find its breadth. Question number 10, first part. The perimeter of a rectangle is 2 times length plus breadth. Any doubt? No? So let's try to fill the value here. You are provided perimeter equals to 38 centimeter and length is 12 centimeter, and question is to find breadth. Let us substitute the value in the formula. Perimeter is 38, so in place of perimeter fill 38 here, equals to 2 times length. What is length? 12 plus breadth. What is the next step? As the unknown quantity is always kept to the left side, so let us bring the whole part to the left side. Just exchange left hand side with the right hand side. So we can write this as 2 times 12 plus b equals to 38. And now let's try to transpose each term to the next hand side. So when you transpose 2 to the other hand, it is connected with which sign? Multiplication. When you transpose, we divide. So 12 plus breadth equals to 38 divided by 2. 38 divided by 2 is 19. Next step, 12 plus b equals to 19. Hence b, how can you find? When you transpose 12 to the other hand, it is 19 minus 12. 19 minus 12 is 7 centimeter. Hence the required breadth of this rectangle is 7 centimeter. Children, let's move to the question number 10b part. The perimeter of a rectangle is 40 centimeter and its breadth is 8 centimeter. Find the length. So what is given? Question number 10b part. Provided perimeter of the rectangle is 40 centimeter and its breadth is 8 centimeter. Question is calculate the length. So let's start with the formula of perimeter. Perimeter of a rectangle is 2 times length plus breadth. Now put the values given here. In place of perimeter, put here 40 centimeter equals to 2 times length. Let this be L plus breadth. What is breadth? 8 centimeter. After substituting the value, just exchange the two hand sides. Bring this hand side to the left hand side. As the unknown quantity, whatever you have to calculate should be kept to the left hand side. So let's exchange the two hand side values. 2 times length plus 8 equals to 40 centimeter. Transpose 2 to the other hand. 2 is connected with multiplication sign. When you transpose, we divide. So length plus 8 equals to 40 divided by 2. Divide, get the value 20. So L equals to 20 minus 8 equals to 12 centimeter. Hence the length of the required triangle is 12 centimeter. Now let's move to question number 11. Question 11 is find the perimeter of tabletop measuring 2 meter 15 centimeter by 1 meter 65 centimeter. Children, till now you have done the sum based on formulas. Now you are moving towards the questions which are based on the daily life application of perimeter. This question is very simple. Here you are providing the length and breadth of the tabletop. Just you have to find the perimeter. Use the formula of perimeter of rectangle and calculate. Question number 11, B part. The lid of square box of size 50 cm is sealed all around with tape. Find the length of the tape required. Each side is 50 cm. So how will you find the length of the tape? As the length is around the square. It means around the square means perimeter of the square. So length of the tape equals to the perimeter of square. So perimeter of square means 4 into side. 4 into side means 4 into 50 centimeter. So when you calculate, it's equal to 200 centimeter. And when you convert in meter, it is 2 meter. So question number 11 will be your homework sums. Now question number 12. The perimeter of a rectangle is 42 centimeter and its length is double its breadth. Very important. Note on here, the perimeter of a rectangle is 42 centimeter and its length is double of its breadth. Find the length and breadth of the rectangle. So let's move to the solution part. What is the perimeter? Perimeter is 42 centimeter. Condition, the length is double the breadth. It means if B is the breadth of the rectangle, the length equals to 2B. Clear, children? Now let's move to the solution part. Perimeter of a rectangle equals to 2 times length plus breadth. Any doubt? No? Now let's put the value given. Perimeter equals to 42, so replace this and substitute 42 here. 42 equals to 2 times length. If I ask you write length in term of breadth, length can be replaced by 2b. As the length is twice breadth. So let us replace this length by 2b plus this breadth. Hope it's clear to all. 42 centimeter equals to 2 times length plus breadth. Length is twice breadth, so in place of length put 2b plus breadth. Now let's try to solve. Again, as I say, unknown quantity is this side. Always we bring the unknown quantity to the left hand side. Before that, let us solve. 42 equals to 2 times. Here how many b? 2b plus 1b equals to 3b. So 42 equals to 2 into 3. 2 into 3 means 6b. Now let us replace the left hand side with right hand side. 6 times breadth equals to 42. So breadth equals to 42 divided by 6 as 6 into b. This is 6 into b. When you transfer 6 to the other hand, we divide. So equals to 7 centimeter. So what is the required breadth of the rectangle? 7 centimeter. Hence length is how many b? 2 times breadth. So 2 times breadth means 2 into b. 2 into b means 2 into 7 equals to 14 centimeter. Hence the required breadth is 7 centimeter and the length is 14 centimeter. Let's try to verify this. Perimeter equals to 2 times length plus breadth. So calculated, already have calculated, length is 14 centimeter and the breadth is 7 centimeter. So when you simplify, 2 times 14 plus 7 means 21 equals to 42 centimeter, which is exactly equal to the given perimeter. Hence your answer is correct. This is how you can easily verify your answer same time. Children, now question number 13. The shortest side of a triangular garden is 20 meter. Its perimeter is 130 meter and its longest side is 3 times the shortest side. Find the third side of the garden. Let's try to understand with the help of figure. This is a triangular garden in which the boundary length, that is the total length of this boundary equals to the perimeter is 130 meter, which is given. Shortest side of the garden is 20 meter. So let's consider this is the shortest side and it is 20 meter. Next, what is available? Longest side is 3 times the shortest side. What is shortest side? 20. So longest side will be 3 times 20 equals to 60 meter. It means one side is 60 meter. Hence, according to the question, you have calculated the longest side as 60 meter. Shortest side is already given 20 meter. The perimeter is 130 meter. Now question is find the third side. Let the third side be x. So according to the definition of perimeter, perimeter is the sum of all the 3 sides. It means x plus 60 plus 20 equals to the given parameter, that is p. Replace p by 130 here. Now bring the equation down. X plus 60 plus 20, 80 meter equals to 130 meter. Now transpose plus 80 to the other hand. It means we subtract minus 80 in the next step. So x is the third side equals to 130 minus 80 equals to 50 meter. Hence, the third side of the triangular field is 50 meter. Children, question number 14. The perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 42 centimeter. Find the perimeter of a square, each side of which is double the side of the triangle. First step, as it's an equilateral triangle means it's all the 3 sides are equal. If the perimeter is 42 centimeter, how will you obtain each side of this triangle? 40 perimeter divide by 3. It means what is the perimeter? 42 divide by 3 equals to 14 centimeter. Is this clear, children? Because it's an equilateral triangle, its perimeter is 42, so each side is just dividing into 3 pieces and get one side equals to 14 centimeter. Now next part of the question. According to the question, each side of square is double the side of triangle. What is the measure of each side of a triangle? 14 centimeter. Hence each side of square equals to twice of 14 centimeter. Just double of it equals to 28 centimeter. This is how from the side of triangle you obtain the side of square. Once you get each side of a square, very easily you can calculate the perimeter of the square. The formula of perimeter of square is 4 times side. Put the value. So 4 into, already you have calculated the side. Side is 28 centimeters. Substitute the value equals to 112 centimeter. Hence the perimeter of the required square is 112 centimeter. Hope this question is clear to all children. How you have started? First you are given the perimeter of an equilateral triangle. Divide by 3 and get the value of each side of a triangle. Then next correlate with the next part of the question. It's mentioned that each side of a square is 2 times the length of triangle. So substitute the value. 2 into 14 equals to 28 centimeter. This is how very easily you can calculate the measure of each side of a square, and then very easily you can calculate the perimeter. Now let's move to the 2 homework sums 15 and 16, which I want to explain. Students, pay attention now. Try to understand these homework sums. Question number 15. A rectangular playground is 42 meter long and 38 meter broad. If a girl runs around the playground twice, then find the distance covered by the girl or by her. It is 42 meter long and 38 meter broad. It means the total perimeter of the ground you can easily calculate 2 times length plus breadth. Children, if the girl take 1 round of the playground, that is equal to 1 round equals to the perimeter of the ground. Hence, total distance covered in 2 rounds, 2 into perimeter. And this is how you can easily calculate the total distance covered by the girl. Question number 16. A field is in the shape of square of side 150 meter. The cost of fencing the field is rupees 45 per meter. Find the cost of fencing the field. Cost of fencing the field means you have to find this length first. And then when you get this total length of fencing, fencing means putting the boundary around the field. So that is equal to the perimeter. It means perimeter is 4 times the side. And already you are given side. From here you will get the total length of fencing. So what is the cost of fencing? Children, the rate given is 45 rupees per meter. It means the total cost of fencing is perimeter into rate. Clear? First you calculate the perimeter of the square and then multiply by the rate. Rate means 45 rupees per meter and get the total cost of fencing. So with this, this exercise is over. Students, question number 17 and 18 are excluded from the exercise. Children, now note down your homework sums. Homework sums are question number 1, do in book itself. Question number 2, 3, 11, 15 and 16, do in your classwork copy. Take care, stay blessed. Thank you.